What is up, legends? Martin Legend and Theodore, my trusty magic mascot, back with another card trick. Just want to adjust this slightly, there we go. And yes, if you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're returning and you've watched my videos before, hit the subscribe button. It really does help my channel a lot. And yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and I'm happy to get back to you. And without further ado, let's get into the card trick. Okay guys, so for this card trick I'll go to a spectator. I'll give the spectator the deck. The spectator can shuffle the deck as much as they want, just like so. The spectator can cut the deck. This is really completely a free shuffle, just like so. And now I'll ask the spectator to take out 2 number cards, except for the 10. They can take out ace through 9, but the 2 cards together must not add up to 10. So they can't take out, say for instance, the 3 and the 7. They can't take out the 8 and the 2, the 6 and the 4, 5 and 5, and so on. So let's say they go for 7 and they go for 5. Now if I were to do this card trick to a spectator, the spectator would just take out the cards and I wouldn't see what the cards are. I would just let them look at the cards. And now I'm going to deal out cards, and if I get to a 10, I can place another card on top of that, and if I get to 2 packs that equal 10, I can put another card in each of them. It will make sense very quickly. Okay, so that's a 2, that's an ace, another ace. Just going to move this off the slide. I'm just going to move it off to the side. I wanted to say off to the side slightly, and then I said off to the slide. A 4, a 2, wow, all these low cards. A 3, wow, this is insane. A 5, okay, 5, a 3, and a 2 would add up to 10, but I'm looking for 2 to add up to 10, not for 3 cards. Just going to move this because I'm running out of space. I was not expecting so many low cards. A 8, okay, 8 and a 2 equals 10. A 5 and a 5 equals 10. A king is 10. A jack is 10. A king is 10. A 10 is 10. Another ace. Wow, all the low cards. A 3, a 6 and a 4 is 10. Okay, a 9 and an ace is 10. A 7 and a 3 is 10. There's a 10 right there. I've got a 9 and a 1. A 9 and a 1 is 10. I've got another 10 right there. I've got an 8 and a 2, which is 10. I've got a 9 and a 1, which is 10. I've got another 10 there. I've got another 10 here. I've got another 10 here. Now we're rolling. I've got another 10 here. I've got an 8 and a 2, which is 10. I've got another 10 right there. Another 10 right there. I have a 6 and a 4. That's 10. I have another 10 there. I have an 8 and a 2, which is 10. I have another 10 there. I have a 7 and a 3. That's 10. And I have a 9 and an ace, which is both 10. Okay, so now I'm going to remove all the packs that would add up to 10 together. This one would add up to 10, so I'm removing this. This one adds up to 10, I'm removing this. There's a 6 and a 4, that adds up to 10. There's a 4 and a 6 again, that adds up to 10. And then lastly, there's a 7 and a 3, that adds up to 10. So now I would not really know what cards my spectator selected right in the beginning, but I would tell the spectator, looking at these 2 cards, I believe that your card is a 5 and in fact a 7. Okay guys, if you want to learn how to do this card trick, you need to stick around for the tutorial. Okay guys, so as always, 4 links in the description of all my videos. It's how to shuffle cards like a magician. You don't need that for this. How to do magician's choice, how to force a spectator a card, and how to control a spectator's card. You don't need any of those tutorials to do this card trick. This one is completely no setup. It's just, you just need to remember a couple of steps. So for this card trick, you can give the deck to the spectator, and you just need to inform them that they can shuffle the cards. You do need a full deck of 52 cards, no jokers or promotional cards or missing cards. It needs to be a standard deck. You can tell the spectator they can shuffle the deck as much as they want, and they can take out, you have to instruct them very clearly. They have to take out 2 number cards from ace through 9. 10 is not a number card for this, it's a chord card, and those 2 number cards cannot add up to 10. So they will take out maybe an 8 and a 6. That's perfect. I've got them right at the bottom, and then they can just keep it off to the side by them. And then you can tell them that they can even shuffle the cards again. This is 100% fair. Let's say they want to give the deck one more shuffle, and now you're going to explain to them you're going to deal out cards, and if you get to a 10, you can place another card on top of it, and 2 packs that add up to 10, you can place a card on each of them. It won't make sense in the beginning, but as soon as you start doing it, it will make sense. We've got a 3, a 4, a 4, a 8, a 9, a king. A king is a 10, so you can place a card on that. A 5, a 10 counts as 10. We've got a 4, nothing so far. We've got a 2, 8 and 2 adds up to 10. 7 and 3 adds up to 10. 6 and 4 adds up to 10. You've got a 10 there, you've got a 10 there, you've got 8 and 2 that adds up to 10. You've got a 10, you've got a 10, 9 and nothing else you have at the moment. Well, you would have 5. You can also explain to them if they see something like this, a 5, a 3 and a 2. It must be 2 piles that add up to 10, not 3 piles. We've got a jack, that's a 10. We've got a 10, we've got a 5 and another 5. And from here on the trick is, wow, almost placed that on the 5. From here on the trick is completely self-working. You must just pay very close attention to not missing any of these piles. 8 and a 2, that's 10, ace and a 9. So from here on, like I said, the trick is completely self-working. All you need to do is just not miss any of these cards. Okay, I've got one left, so I can just start a new pack. Okay, so now I can take out all the packs that would add up to 10. I've got a 5 and a 5 here. I've got a 6 and a 4 here. I've got a 7 and a 3 here. And the cards you have left gives the value of the 2 cards that they selected. I don't know why this trick works. It's just simply, it does work. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's card trick, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button. Theodore would like a few more likes and a few more subscribers on this channel, so would I. But anyway guys, until next time, Martin Legend and Theodore, peace everybody.